Hello, Repony. My name is Hawk Nightwing, the most unapologetic defender of G5 you'll ever meet.
And at long last, after 19 episodes of waiting, Comet has officially returned. The stallion, the myth, the legend, our boy Comet is back. Where has he been this whole time? Heck if I know. Did we get an explanation as to where he's been? Not in the slightest. Do the writers even know where Comet disappeared off to? Probably not. But heck, I am so over Lunar Moon right now about this massive W that I don't even care. He's back! I'm so tempted to call this episode an automatic masterpiece and the best episode ever just for that, but let's try to be fair here. I did promise in the past that whatever episode brought Comet back would be awarded an automatic 10 out of 10, but I do want to be fair to this episode and judge it on its own merits, outside of our dorky lord and savior coming back in the flesh. So let's do it! This is my review of Terra Toy Season 2 Episode 19, A Comet Lands in the Smoothie Shack. The episode opens with Sunny struggling with smoothie orders and failing to give the correct flavors to Seashell. After all the customers walk away, Comet shows up. Yes, the king showed up and I clapped, and offers his services. Sunny allows him to work in the shop while she gets more oranges, and this leads Comet to go full OCD and essentially hijack the whole business. In just a few hours, he becomes a much better smoothie maker, and Sunny begins to feel left out. After finding out that he moved everything, Sunny confronts Comet on this, and he admits that he might have let everything go completely out of control. But that is when Izzy suggests that they work together to create a better end product. They do so, and the episode ends with them naming their new smoothie the Dream Team Delight. So, what did I think of the episode? Well, putting aside my extreme happiness over the writers finally remembering that Comet exists, this was still a really good episode. Really, everything from the concept alone, that being bringing Sunny and Comet, two ponies who excel at making delicious drinks for others, together for a story, all the way to the execution of the moral, I had a great time watching the whole way through. First of all, the episode does two things I wanted to see from the second season. One, bringing Comet back, and two, making the episode focus on Sunny's smoothie making passions in the same vein as the Make Your Mark episode, Sunny Side Up. And in my view, the episode accomplishes that, both by putting Sunny in a position where she has to ask for help from others, and having the overall message of the episode be learned by both of them. The whole time, Sunny wanted to do things her way, and Comet wanted to do things his way. It was a battle of wills. Sunny's way was more rigid and by the book. She does everything according to her recipes and refuses to budge on it. Comet's way, on the other hand, is more bold and experimental, mixing flavors and encouraging his customers to try new things. That's actually true to his character. Comet's never really been this whole conform to rules sort of Auroracorn. He likes to explore new places and try new things, which is in stark contrast to Sunny's normal method of doing business. Yet even so, when Comet takes over the Smoothie Shack, it's not out of malicious intent or spite. He initially tries to do things her way and just help out, but eventually his instincts take over and he does what he's used to. He never meant to upstage Sunny. The customers just like his way of making smoothies more. He has his own way of making beverages that isn't tied to anything previously established. His imagination drives his craft. What I find most interesting about the episode is how the story frames Comet as actually being helpful in the end. While he was in over his head, his out-of-the-box methods actually helped bring business to Sunny's smoothie stand. He ended up doing a good thing and saving the day, just not in the way he intended. It would have been so easy for the writers to just go, Sunny's right, Comet's wrong, but instead, both of them end up learning something from this experience. While Sunny's understandably upset over seeing every pony enjoy Comet smoothies over hers, what she failed to realize was that his methods of experimenting with the ingredients was actually a good thing. Customers liked the new flavors, they liked the variety. Comet wasn't wrong to do things his way. What he should have done was properly communicate with Sunny. And what Sunny should have done was let Comet experiment from the start. Break away from the usual formula and deliver something new. As Izzy points out, the best thing for both of them to do is combine their strengths to deliver something better. They are both passionate about their jobs and they make the perfect team. The episode teaches a standard lesson about teamwork and proper communication that, while not new for this show, is presented in a way that's unique and refreshing. Here, the core issue is Sunny learning to work together with Comet, and Comet learning to properly communicate with Sunny. This familiar theme is framed in a completely different context and with a different conflict, which helps set the episode apart from others like it. Sunny's passion for smoothies is put at the forefront here, and her useful methods are tested by another pony with a completely different idea on how things should be run. Sunny and Comet make the perfect team here because when they work together, they can accomplish anything and create something entirely unique. I also love how Work, the song from the first season, is utilized to convey the intended message of the episode. It's been used for teamwork scenarios in the past, and it's always been used effectively. Here, that is no different. I can see why the reuse of songs can be an issue for some people, but for me, as long as the song fits the intended theme and tone of a given scene, then it doesn't matter if they reuse it. They will always have new songs to balance out the reused ones. And usage here, while brief, fits perfectly. Comet and Sunny are finally putting their differences aside, working together to make the best smoothie possible, with Sunny having knowledge of which ingredients go where, and Comet mixing things around when processing, adding his own personal touch to the recipe. It was perfectly paced and a nice way to end the episode. Also, as a side note, I can't get enough of Comet's adorable awkwardness. From him getting very excited at the mere thought of helping Sunny out, to him getting extremely nervous over being left to run the shop alone, he really is a fun character to watch on screen. It really is so good to have him back in G5 canon. I was beginning to lose hope that he would ever come back, but nope. He's still around and he always has been. And that's good to know. Even if he doesn't appear often from here on out, it's nice to know that the writers still care about making him a part of the story, and that he will appear when he's needed. And we just have to wait for the right episode to mark his grand return. What else can I say? I love this episode. Maybe that's too high praise, but I just can't help it. I can't think of anything actually genuinely wrong with it, so all I will say is, looks like this video right here is becoming increasingly inevitable at this point. Man, you guys really want me to make it, huh, Hasbro? Keep up the good work. It's definitely the perfect episode to mark my transition back to full G5 content, and the most unique of the teamwork episodes I've seen so far from the show.
But what do you guys think of this episode? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you are new here and you want to see more, then feel free to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel to be updated on future content. We analysts appear to be a dying breed in the community, as mindless hate videos are all the rage, so your contributions make a huge difference in helping me grow. Until next time, this is Hawk Nightwing signing out. Hoof to heart.